Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar, and just got them reading The Flash, 100-page Comichat number 7, and very satisfying conclusion to the original story. I was very pleasantly surprised how this turned out. You might have remembered like some of the earlier uh, parts of the story. I was trying to think of the right word. Earlier parts of the story, I was not sold on it, and this is pretty satisfying. Now you might remember that Amazo is the villain. And what was Amazo's scheme? To get the powers of all the Flash's enemies to defeat the Flash. It's a pretty good plan. You know, a lot of Flash's rogues, despite the fact that their powers aren't nearly as ridiculous as the Flash's, actually sometimes hurt him. You know? So maybe if you get them all together, you can maybe do it, right? So look at that. All those Flash villain robots. It's pretty satisfying. Oh, actually, this is a pretty good panel, too, right here. Like, I am sold. I want to see what happens in this story. And there is some absolutely great super battling going on. Like, I am not knocking this one lick. Now, the Flash, being a smart guy, realizes that, hey, all these robots, they're built to counter my speed. So what if? What if I use that fact against them? See, because the Flash isn't just like a fast guy. The Flash is a smart guy too. You know, he's a police scientist. He's a forensic scientist. He knows stuff. He can think. He can think on his feet. And he does. And so he starts picking them off one by one, using his speed to make them target each other. Now, Amazo realizes exactly what's going on, but it's too late. And we get this great super battle over the next couple of pages that chronicle exactly how it goes. It's great stuff. Now, what I didn't like in this was the epilogue. Just a little bit of the Flash. He's oh, actually, it wasn't the epilogue. It's the start at the very beginning. I didn't like when he's like dissing himself. I'm the Flash, fastest man alive, but I'm always late for things, and I just whatever. On the contrary, I'm incorrect. My statement about the epilogue is wrong. The epilogue is pretty satisfying. Uh, you know, how about we take it slow instead, shall we, Miss West? Although Iris West is not actually Iris West. Ginger Side is in effect. You cannot have redheaded characters in comic books anymore. It's forbidden. Redheads must all be replaced. All right, so what's the next story in the book? What? What? Adam Strange? Why is it Adam Strange? What happened to a Flash story? I don't know. But this is a pretty satisfying story. Although apparently she showers in a bathing suit. That seems kind of weird to me, but who am I to argue? Who am I to complain, right? I'm not an alien from the planet Ran or whatever. You know? There's some good stuff. And I just totally whacked the camera. Sorry. So he wakes up in bed. She comes out. And, come on. This is the best part of the book. He gets his stuff here. It can wait. Let him wait. Show him an explanation. Boy, does he ever. But I fought my way across the universe to find you both again. Right now that I'm here, I'm not the defender of Ran. Right now, I'm just Dad. Just Adam, your husband. Right now, it's just us. A good little romantic bit. And we wrap up the story arc that was going on here. So the middle, like, 2 stories of the book are this stuff. And there's some cool looking action in here, but I just can't get invested in the Adam Strange story. So ultimately, none of this meant anything to me. And it's just kind of like, yeah, there's some cool action art in here. And we're moving on with our lives. Although I did kind of like this last page. That's some good posing. It's triumphant, looking forward to the future. You know, it looks good. It looks good. I just didn't care about the story. So, that's not a good place to be, right? I mean, if you're the person making the book. So then we get to Shazam. And that's it. Like, that's all that's left in the book is the Shazam story. But boy, is this worth it. The seven deadly sins possess that rich guy that was harassing Billy, and it's awesome. Look at him. Just take that in all its glory. Here, let me turn the page. You'll have to turn your head here. Turn your head. Soak that in. That looks good, man. This art in these Shazam stories has been super dope. So Shazam Max figures out that he can sort of power up other people, and so now we got a whole bunch of Marvels running around. And I called him Shazam. I'm so sorry. Captain Marvel figures out he can empower other people. We got Mary Marvel. We got all these other Marvels, and they begin super battling. What else are you gonna do, right? So they super battle Black Adam. They rescue civilians. One of them has the power to tell electronics what to do. Good job, Van. Honk honk. I love that. I love that. That's so stupid. I love it. And there's just great stuff. Lots of destruction. Lots of conflict. Takitani shows up. It's great stuff. And God, I wish I could just show you the whole book. It's so full of just awesome pages like that. This is gorgeous. That is beautiful. I didn't like the Shazam story that much in issue 1, and I love it here in issue 7. It's fantastic. The wrap up, how the plot concludes, the epilogue of the plot are all very satisfying. So the news story and the end of the Shazam stuff, the reprint, were both very good. I didn't care about the Adam Strange stuff in the middle. Were they awesome enough to carry the hype, to make this book, worth having, worth putting in your collection or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that I kind of crooked and crinked this thing up while I was reading it, so I'm just going to go ahead, throw it back in its bag to protect it. That way I can read this again without accidentally dog-earing the pages or something. Yeah, I really think the new story, it came to this great conclusion, and Shazam was just like a bolt of lightning. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I don't know if the Adam Strange stuff's really worth it. That felt kind of out of place in this book anyway. And the other weird thing I noticed in here is it's not talking about the Flash number 8 coming out. It's talking about check out the new Flash 100-page giant. So we're just getting rid of the and having Flash and starting back at number 1. Why? I don't know. That makes no sense to me. But I'm not a big wig decision maker at DC Comics. Ooh, what do I know? So, what do I know? You all have a great day. Check this out, maybe. I think the news story is really worth reading. I hope they collect this stuff in an edition like they're doing with the Superman and Batman stuff, so that people who are not buying these can totally get in on it, You all take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Hope to see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.